Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I was like, hey, maybe I can pick up this one race I missed in the Dream series. And it turns out you can't do that. You've got to race them all at the same time. So we're going to end up racing in the world level of the Dream series instead. I'm just looking around here, trying to figure out what I'm doing. And I'm like, hey, let's go race. And the game's like, nope, you gotta race them all at once. So I'm like, well, let's do the world level then. So we're gonna, even though we barely won some of these races with these horses, we're gonna do a very similar, not the same, because I couldn't remember which horse I selected for every race. There's going to be some minor differences, but we're just going to take the horses that we already won the regular Dream Series with and use them to compete in the world level of the Dream Series. And there's actually another level after that. I was trying to win the other thing, I don't know what it's called, the Dream something. The one where you do it and you have to win all the races in a row. I was trying that today and I was not doing very well. So I switched back over here. We're going to get back to that. We're going to get back to the other side of it. But today we are doing the Dream Series at the world level for your viewing enjoyment. Now, if you remember last time, we won all of the races except the 10 furlong dirt, the DS dirt, and we were blocked by the one horse in that race. Otherwise, we won every single race. We're not going to perform as well as we did last time. I'm just going to say that now. But on the other hand, I don't think we're very far away from being able to win them all. Maybe just a couple more breedings, and I think we'll be good to go. All right, looking at my horses here. I'm saving Tomb Raider for the last race. Again, horses with a feel that is not at least yellow, I am not racing. That may be my own mistake here. I don't know. So we're going to do Dress Blues. And this one's going to be Tomb Raider. There's the lineup: Dress Blues, Stoneheart, Aphrodite, Art Deco, Inscribe, Attack Taco, and Tomb Raider. For the world level, here we are in the Dream Series Sprint. We're running Dress Blues again. Dress Blues is a really good horse. I'm just going to say that right now. A really strong performer. Is he the best sprinter ever? No, I can improve on this. I would actually have preferred it if he was a horse that wanted to be in the lead the entire race. I think that would have worked better for his special abilities. But perhaps we can breed that into a future generation. Just one turn here on the grass course in the DS Sprint. I do hold the track record. And we are going to get after it here in just a minute. Kind of side watching the last day of the NFL draft. Let me tell you, they should not let these people get up there and talk for 20 minutes. Just have somebody come out, announce the name. Or on day 3, just put it up on the big board. You don't need somebody to come out there and talk. Nobody cares. Anyway, that's just my rant. Some guy went on some big rambling story last night. And I'm like, dude, literally the only person that cares about what you're talking about is you. Alright, perfect start there. That is a good sign.
That was a great start.
And we get a good but not a great start. moving over. Now I gotta slow down. Oh, first two parts of the Red Revolution. Still trying to get to the rail. Got to the rail. And we are getting the Revolutions, folks. And we're just going to pull away from the field. That's why I say Dress Blues is really, really good. He set the track record in the regular Dream Series. He is going to set the track record again here
Incredible.
in the
No
world level of the Dream Series. At 57-1. Incredible. I think I can get that under 55 with the right breeding. All right, 12 points. We are in first place. Moving on to the distaff, we've got Stoneheart in here. Got a race affiliate in the distaff, as you well know. We're going to get that bet in. I actually think I do win a couple of bets this time, so that's good. That's good. Better than never winning any bets. All right, here we are in the distaff. The track record held by Decipher, 159-8. So we are not using the same horses in all of the races. Would I have used Decipher again? I mean, probably, I guess so, but after this, we're going to get back to some racing because I've still got more horses to breed, especially because we are still competing for other horse titles, and we are still competing. We've got to breed a filly to win all the races you're seeing. So I got to breed that. I got to breed a filly to win that. So just FYI. Anyway, here's a look at the rest of the field.
The horses are on the track.
We're actually on the inside this time, which is good. Not a great start.
And they're off.
Some dude just came out with a cape on. You're not Superman. Just say the name and leave. Good grief. Alright, we got to pick it up a little bit. We are behind the main pack here. Remember, we're going up that hill there. So got to be careful about overheating.
Hey, what are you doing?
And we're going to overheat anyway. Goodness.
They're midway down the back stretch. Hey, what are you doing?
Still overheating. Calm it back down, horse. And now we calm down too much. We're going to have to go to the whip a little early here. Oh, I should have kept going outside. We had to stop our momentum there. Can we eke this out? We're going to edge in front of the two. No two, you can't compete with Stoneheart.
Look
All
out,
right,
they're
second
coming up
straight
from
win.
behind. We have a winner.
All right, no money. That's all right. Commanding lead over the opposition. Here we are for the dirt sprint. We went back to Aphrodite, a clear favorite, even though she is the oldest horse in the race. We're going to get that exacta in. What happened to my video? Alright, I don't know what was happening there. Sorry, my screen went blank. But here we are in this dirt sprint. I'm expecting to dominate. As you remember, Aphrodite likes to run from behind, so I don't need a great start. I just need a clear path to the finish. And here is a look at the field. I want to say, was Native Love in there?
The
All right,
horses
no
are
Native
on the
Love.
track. And away they go. That was a great start.
All right, we're going to let everybody else take the lead. We're going to move over. And I have to be honest, when I was racing in that other thing where you have to win all the races in a row, I got trapped against the rail in one race. And so I'm remembering that, and it was with Aphrodite. I'm remembering that, and so I'm moving to the far outside. And as you watch me hit the gas, watch the computer try to block me.
They're in the home stretch. Show your guts.
It's going to happen in another race too.
An amazing
I'll be on the
burst of
far
speed.
outside, and they'll keep moving horses outwards to try to get in front of me. Anyway, we're going to win this one going away too. Win number 3 in the world level of the Dream Series.
We have a winner.
Another track record. All right, in theory, one more first place win, and we will be declared the winner. We've got Art Deco going in the 16 furlong race. I believe that's who I ran in it last time. We're going to get our bet in. I do have that one horse that can run longer, but doesn't have a lot of top end speed, so I didn't want to mess with that. I think if this is the race I'm remembering, I was thinking in this race that I am literally running a perfect race. I don't remember if it turned out that way, but we are using the whole course here, all 16 furlongs of the grass here in the Dream Series. Here's a look at the field. All right, there is the other favorite, Vivid Cat, on the far outside.
The horses are on the track.
Maybe the computer feels sorry for me. It's giving me the inside posting on these races.
Go!
All right, so I'm not trying to be in the lead. I'm going to try to fall back a little bit here and save it all for the end. Remember, this has a lot of elevation change, so what that does, as we've talked about before, makes your horse overheat because it's running hard to go uphill, then all of a sudden the ground's flat, and then all of a sudden it goes downhill. So the effort, you need less and less effort to go faster. So if you're exerting, then you start overheating. That's my opinion of what's happening in this race and other races similar to it. Like those long turf races in France or whatever, where you went up a big hill and around the corner and came back down. Alright, so we're going to finally move into the rail here again. We're kind of in the back third of the field. I am not really worried because there's still 10 furlongs left to go. We're just kind of chilling out. Only now, when we start falling to the very back, am I going to start increasing my horse's effort a little bit. And remembering, of course, that we're going to have our first elevation change coming right up around this corner at about 7.5 furlongs, I think. Maybe 7 furlongs. There's going to be an elevation change. All right, 7 furlongs, right there. There's one. We're now on flat ground, allegedly. We've got the first part of the red revolutions. We are starting to overheat. I am backing up the effort repeatedly, as you can see. Trying to keep it under control, but at the same time, still trying to stay up at the front with everybody else. We got the second part of the red revolutions. So we're set up for the revolutions. That's what I'm saying when I say I think I ran this race perfectly. Coming up on another slight elevation change, we are kind of trying to increase our effort a little bit as we get into the flat ground. And we're going to time it just perfectly, and yes! We get the revolutions again, and we probably needed it. We're going to go straight to the front. We're going to pull away from the field. Art Deco walking away with that 16 furlong race victory.
Incredible!
That should be it right there. Nobody can be better than us. Nobody can have more points than us. It's not going to give it to me. All right, we set another track record. All SS for the jockey eval. I don't see how anyone can challenge me, but whatever. Maybe because the second place guy had more than 12 points. That might be why. All right, so really we just have to get a 6 points or more, I think, in the final 3 races. But as you know, we don't play like that. So here in the mile, we've got Inscribe going. Inscribe is the clear favorite. All right, Art Deco is the track record holder. Maybe I should have written down what horse I used in what race. That may make too much sense. All right, here's a look at the field.
The horses are on the track.
Let's see what we can get done out here today.
And away they go.
All right, with 6 furlongs left to go, we're in the middle of the pack, trying to make sure we have room for ourselves. A little bit of overheating, first part of the red revolution. Gonna dial it back a little bit. I've got to get to the outside, I think. I don't see the room here. This might be the race where the computer really did try to block me.
Okay, this is where
All
the
right,
race is
so we're
won.
going to the far outside. We are losing a little bit of ground. You can see the computer horse is moving out. So we are moving out. Second part of the red revolution, moving out some more. Watch this horse in front of me come over and try to block me. We get the whip,
Great.
and look at him
First
trying to
into
come
the
over and get in front of me. You gotta be kidding me.
An amazing
Anyway,
first speed.
we have got the revolution. We are cruising to victory with Inscribe. Not as good as the other revolution-inspired victories, but a victory nonetheless. And that should
We have a
be
winner.
signification that we have won the Dream Series World. says, I am the best gallop racer or something like that. Track record, 133-9. Look at that. 5 straight, just like last time. This last race was tough. The Dream Series Dirt. Attack Taco, not the favorite over Vast Delight. Maybe I need to breed a better dirt horse. I don't know. I don't know if that's the answer. But it may be something I do in the future to try to salt this race away. So something for me to think about. A better dirt horse. I think in real life, by the way, from my understanding, and this is not something I'm an expert in at all, but a lot of times the horses that are really good at turf have a very wide hoof. And so just using like deductive reasoning, that would mean the horses that are good on dirt don't have a wide hoof. There's no breeding thing for hoof size or width, so who knows? But that's just what I've heard, if I'm remembering correctly, that the horses that are good at turf have a wide hoof. Now I want to look that up to see if that's true. Maybe that's more of a sloppy track than anything else. Let's see something.
The horses are on the track.
Thoroughbred racehorse. Traits for good
And they're off.
horse.
That was a great start.
Okay, so here's what it says according to AI. Key physical traits include large, flat, high plate hooves for surface traction, strong hindquarters for acceleration, and a high energy turn of foot that allows for rapid bursts of speed in the final stretch. So that's for a turf horse. So I would imagine that the non-pie plate hooves would be good for dirt racing. So there's no way to breed for that. Anyway, first part of the Red Revolution, very hopeful based on what we're doing. Totally in line. We do fall into the blue a little bit. I'm trying to move that back up. 5 furlongs to go. Still trying to accelerate a little bit. This is a fast-paced race. We start overheating. We really... Oh, I did it once too many. Now we're back in the blue, but we are near the lead. And we're not going to get a revolution, so we got to win this on good looks alone. Alright, falling behind a little bit. Holding on the whip. We're going to go late on the whip at 2.0.
Show your guts.
Into the reins. Back to the whip. Can I nose in front? Still trying to close. No special abilities. And we do not win the dirt race again. I've got to breed a different dirt horse, I think. We finished second. It's better than last, which we finished last time. Better than second. All right. Can we redeem ourselves with my best horse ever? Tomb Raider, Far Outside. Here in the Classic, 12 furlongs on the turf. Can we get it done? Let's find out. In the Dream Series World Level. All right, the Classic. We do hold the track record 225-5. And again, there's going to be an elevation change, at least one. So we've got to be mindful of that. Of course, we're on the far outside just to make it fair. Here's a look at the field. is our horse, Tomb Raider.
The horses are on the track. Go!
All right, we're off.
Watch out!
A little bit of contact there. Again, trying to move inside to save some ground. Who knows if this is going to work out for us or not. One horse does not look tight to the rail, so that's good. I'm going to move over, and there is plenty of room right now. Trying to stay under control. Watch the overheating. 7 furlongs, as we've discovered. That's where that elevation change is. Alright, speeding up just a little bit. Not overheating. Please, not overheating. Oh god.
Hey,
My green
what are you
unit
doing?
is going down. This is a bad sign, everybody.
They're midway
My
down
horse
the
is
back
running away
stretch.
from the jockey.
Hey, what are you
Oh
doing?
god, this is really terrible. We're not going to win this race. Oh my god. Yikes. The whole field is passing me. We're in big trouble. We're not going to win this race. Now we're in the red at this point in the race. Good grief. It's over.
They're
We're
in
not
the
going to
home
win this.
stretch.
Everybody took off. We have hardly any energy. It's just not going to matter.
Show your guts. Finish.
I think we finished 10th. Terrible. Well, I mean, we still won the Dream Series at the world level. So that's how it ends up. 66 points. Our nearest competitor had 28 points. And when you win the Dream Series at the world level, they add another level, and they add more horses, which aren't very great. But then, because you were victorious, they play the credits. So don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to leave a comment below. I'm going to let these credits play. And next time we're going to go back to racing outside of the Field of Legends. I hope you join me. Thank you so much.